Before we get too far into it, the best comment from the last video came from JB Behemoth. If you want to see your comment in the next video, you boys know what to do. I'm not going to hold your hand through Susan Land. Hi, I'm Ozlo, and this is another episode of Games Journalism Bottom Text, the only gaming news show that recognizes tech decking as a legitimate sport.
I had a math test today. I fucking hate math. Math is the dumbest shit in the world. I know that math is important in some way to somehow. They got me doing some not units. What the fuck am I thinking of? Segments. I'm a fucking genius. 0 is more than or equal to x, which is more than or equal to -3. And I'm sure that means something, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, neither of those are real numbers, dude. When you really think about it, 0 means nothing, and -3 means less than nothing. That doesn't make any sense. I'm measuring the difference between jack shit and fuck all. I'm a Twitch streamer. They should be teaching me how to hide my profits from the IRS instead.
Time for grandma.
Oakley dokley, boys and derricks. What are we all talking about in video game lands? Oh, fuck no. No, we're not talking about that this episode. We're gonna talk about, weird Sony patents.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, and a bit of a disclaimer, I really don't like Sony or the decisions they've made past the PS3 era. Most of their games are samey Oscar bait with very little emphasis on originality. Also, they just leave good franchises to fucking die. Where's my boy Sly Cooper? Where's Jack and Daxter? Where's that Bloodborne 2? We got a board game, though. I'm talking Resistance, Motostorm, even Little Big Planet, which got a fate worse than death. Mobile games.
Yikes.
Also, I'm an old enough man to remember when Sony didn't charge for multiplayer, so now that they're charging for it is fucking lame. Sony also files a lot of weird, wacky, and near dystopian patents. That's kind of sort of why we're doing this whole video, boys. So, buckle up, buckaroo! For exceptionalism on the corporate level. And I'm gonna get the non-gamer patents out of the way first because Sony has done other stuff besides just video games. They make TVs, and then the Walkman, and those creepy-ass robot dogs. You know what I'm talking about. And here's 3 non-gamer patents that could potentially be products one day, or be left to obscurity forever.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, his palms are sweaty.
If you're wondering why we're doing this whole video, this was the inspiration. The patent was filed all the way back in 2009, but it's still worth laughing at because it's just amazing. It starts off with a guy and he's watching something, guy shooting a dude, you know, your typical Sony pony bullshit. The image of a giant burger comes on, and the TV says, "Say McDonald's" to end the ad, and the guy jumps up and goes, "McDonald's!" And the ad ends and he goes back to his murder porn. This sounds awful for a lot of reasons. One way is mismarketing. Imagine you're a little kid and you're playing what the kids are into today. I think it's is it Fortnite? The kids, I don't know what kids are into anymore. Kids scare me.
What a pussy with a capital vagina.
But let's just imagine that everyone's favorite little dipshit, Timmy, is playing a game and an ad comes up that says, "I love Jack Daniels." Now imagine if the sweet, wholesome, and downright fucking stupid Miss Timmy heard her son talk about Jack Daniels. She'd probably force him to go into AA. Thanks, Sony. You made a potential alcoholic.
Damn good job. Damn good, bloody good, damn good job.
Stupid jokes aside, would I use this patent? Hell no, but I could see Sony putting it in just to have people pay to not use it, if that makes any fucking sense.
Nope.
Like, let's say Sony rolls this out and incorporates it into your PlayStation Plus subscription. So all your normie PS4 users and PS5 users have to do the voice ads. Moral of the story, this is a stupid idea, and I feel like it'd be something that Cyberpunk would satirize.
Isn't that corrupt?
Yeah, this thing's just fucking creepy. It's the camera sensor that can detect when you're smiling / laughing, and has the potential to detect other emotions.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
This technology is also from the PS3 era, and I feel like this patent could be potentially connected to another patent that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But would I use this? Absolutely not. I don't want my PlayStation to know how I'm feeling, whether I'm feeling good or bad. This is my no shit Sherlock, but I feel like it's a hot take. Smartphone designs are pretty boring. That's why I feel like when anytime these big tech companies do anything weird or original, it's immediately got the biggest spotlight put on it, because it's not just another fucking brick with a camera. I mean, to be fair, Sony has the patent for a brick with a fucking camera, but they pop in and out.
I applauded it for being different!
And since the patent was released in 2018, updated in 2020, there's a slight chance we might see this as an actual product. Anything's possible, boys. Would I get it? Hell no. My next phone upgrade is gonna be a Nokia N-Gage.
Oh,
Hell oh yeah.
Here we got the main event, the gamer patents, the patents that we all give a shit about.
Let's do this.
Maybe not this one. Advertisements in anything are fucking lame. And the fact that Sony holds the patents on advertising in VR is pretty cringe. Remember the smile / laughter detector patent? Yeah, I'm bringing it back up because I think it's connected to what Sony calls the older brother patent. The too long don't give a shit is, if you suck donkey dick at a game, it'll connect you with an expert to help you beat it. Or beat it himself for you. Pretty much the same energy as passing the controller to your older brother. Now it's easy to see how these patents are connected. Let me paint you boys a scenario. You're playing a game, you're not doing great at it, you're getting real salty about it. Then the console connects you to some gaming god of sort to swoop in, do all the work for you while you're sitting bench. Would this be a patent I'd be interested in using? Hell no, because I'm an adult. If there's something hard, I'm gonna try my best. If not, I'm gonna quit like a grown man.
mark this day in the history books, for today, Lego Star Wars 2 hits the shelf.
Alrighty then, time to talk about this little fucker. There's two versions of this patent. There's one that's VR based inside the PlayStation VR headset, and the other one is this physical, fluffy robot abomination.
Do it!
That we've all been taking to calling Georgie for some reason. And Georgie can do it all. He can sit, he can talk, he can gesture, he can get up and walk around on his own. This isn't terrifying at all.
What else can he do?
He can make you second guess every life decision you've made. He can help you hide the body. Georgie will even help you break bad if you really want him to.
What? Hey, it's time for the meat. You know, I'll put down the flat front khakis, head on over, grab an orange Julius, skip the part where psycho lunatic Tuco, you know, comes and steals my drugs and leaves me bleeding to death.
However, the big purpose of Georgie was he was gonna react to the games you were playing. Let's say you're playing Bloodborne and you finally beat Rom the Vacuous Spider.
Hell yeah!
Your homie Georgie over here is gonna put his arms up and go, "Woo, you totally did it, bro. High five. Now let's go commit more petty crimes." $1 million question, would I want to use this patent? No, absolutely not. Why? Because I don't need friends. Because I'm a sad adult man that makes videos on the internet. Also, the whole Skynet Rampage sponsored by Sony thing scares the shit out of me. I could totally see this thing going all Terminator and snapping my neck halfway through Uncharted 2.
That is so, Cap Jr. I just pulled your IP. I've got it right now.
It's not actually a banana controller, but a system to use regular objects as PlayStation controllers. Let's say you want to play 4-player Mod Nation Racers. Shout out to the boys in the back that remember Mod Nation Racers.
You guys are so cool.
Anyhow, you want to play 4-player split screen, but the problem is you only got 2 controllers. With this camera, you can take a picture of just about anything, map virtual buttons to it, and use it as a controller. So the possibilities are just about endless. You can use a coffee cup, a banana, that's what they use for the patent example. the back of your cell phone, a cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito, an Xbox controller, a rubber ducky that may have committed a war crime or two. The sky seemed like the limit with the patent, and this is probably the only one that I could actually see useful. Why spend 60 or 70 bucks on new controllers when I could just have a camera take a picture of my dog, and my dog's the controller?
Look at how super duper mad I is. I turned into a rocket, now I got a big fin.
Before wrapping up, just one quick thing. I'm really bad at running this show.
Correct.
Why? I've been hung up on a most anticipated games of 2023 video for all of January because...
Fuck you, it's January!
I also forgot a huge part of the show was a pretty cool video game recommendation, so let's play catch up. Starting with the Mugenics video, I'm gonna recommend the Basement Collection. It's everything Edmund McMillan worked on before he got super famous with Super Meat Boy. For the Steam Awards video, I'm gonna recommend Vampire Survivors, my favorite, oh my gosh, I didn't expect I'd like this game of 2022. Hey, I really don't know how to articulate myself well about the game, but it's really fun and it's $5, so go nuts. For the Ubisoft is Burning video, part 1, because a part 2 is definitely coming, because holy shit, they just can't stop burning. Anywhoosies, I'm gonna recommend Far Cry 3/Far Cry Blood Dragon, the last great Ubisoft game. Everything about both games is just kino, gunplay, story, location, feel. Just like one great journalist said who ended up becoming a sexual degenerate. It's like Skyrim with guns. And for this video, I'm going to recommend Bloodstained: Curse of the Night. I've been in a little bit of a retro mood lately, and this has been really scratching that itch because it's an 8-bit Castlevania clone made by the Japanese, so you know it's going to be good from the word go. It also helps that it's basically available on every platform, including the PS Vita, and if you're on the PS Vita in this household, we appreciate you. Oakley dokley, on that note, thank you so much for watching this video. Cyberbullying is always encouraged in the comments or on my Twitter at @BasedOzlo. Thank you so much again for watching. Be safe and make good choices.